Hello one and all, and welcome back to the Pokémon HeartGold Wedlocke. My name is Gib The Great, and what you're watching right now is episode 7 of Pokémon HeartGold Wedlocke. I'll be honest, I didn't think this would be a thing, because in the last episode, you guys, we did take on Whitney, and who is seen as the lock killer because of her and her milk tank, who just keeps on attracting and stomping and healing and rollouting. It's just annoying. But at the end of the day, we did beat her, thanks to this little guy right behind me. Yes, you guys, Wasteful is no longer wasteful, because ever since it evolved, it has become a god. And that is why, from now on, Butterfree shall be known as God, not Wasteful. Yes, in the grinding montage, I did go to the name rate and did get Butterfree's name changed, But I'll talk about I'll talk about like what else we did in the grinding montage here in a minute. But before we get into today's episode, make sure you smash the hell out of that like button before we even get this episode started. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new and want to keep up to date with all the latest Ultra Tech content. And as always, you guys answer the question of the day, which today's episode is going to be: which Pokemon do you find the most underestimating? You know, is there like a Pokemon in the Pokedex where you think, oh my god, this Pokemon is bad, I never use it, but then when you use it, you think, oh my god, this Pokemon is so good, it is so amazing. I've got that Pokemon right here with me, you guys. God here. God is amazing. That's why I'm using it right now, and that's why it's still with us today, and that's why we're continuing with this lock. But as you guys did just see, we did just have a grinding montage, and we did a lot in that grinding montage. And as you can see, I'll talk through what happened in the grinding montage. So the first thing we did was we leveled up our party. I'll go through that in a minute. But we also got an encounter for the Azalea Town Headbutt, using Headbutt. We got an encounter for Azalea Town being Spearow Pecker, who's level 8, is a male Spearow. I think it has Peck Growling Lair. Let me just double check that. It does indeed. Next up we have our Violet City encounter, which was Hoothoot, the Midnight, the Hoothoot, sorry. Nice and serious nature, so it is neutral, I think it is, because it is serious. Like, who isn't serious nowadays when you have a Hoothoot? It's got Growl, Foresight, Hypnosis, and Peck. And then finally, guys, we did go into the National Park, which is a route ahead of Route 35. And we got ourselves a Sunken, which is Uber. Yeah, I don't think we'll be using Sunken anytime soon, even though it is the only female we have in our PC for the minute. But Uber has Absorb, Growth, Mega Drain, and Ingrain. It's a quirky nature, which I think is neutral. And as for our party, guys, we have God here, who's level 23. I did level up God to level 23 just because the Ghost-type gym is coming up next, and Morty's Pokemon is all of Ghastly evolutions. I think he has 1 Ghastly, 2 Haunters, and 1 Gengar. So, to be honest with you, this confusion will do a lot of damage, and if we can put the Pokemon to sleep as well, that is a bonus. So we'll be using God in today's episode, like, a lot. I think if we get to Ecruteak City, but first things first, we need to go through Route 36 and get an encounter there. So that's what we'll be doing today. But yeah, God's moveset is Gus, Confusion, Sleep Powder, and Stun Spore. Then we have our newest member of the party, LifeSaver, the Nidorino, who's now level 22. It is a modest nature with rivalry, which is honestly God status. It honestly is. But yes, it has Headbutt, Peck, Focus Energy, and Double Kick. I did decide to go back to Ilex Forest during grinding and teach a Headbutt just because it is a powerful move. It does 70 damage, even though it's not stab, and it is like lowered by the modest nature, it can still do damage with the rivalry boosted as well. But it has Peck, Focus Energy, and Double Kick in addition to that. And then I've decided to add another member to our party who's been sitting on our PC for a while. We have Graceful, the Togepi, who's level 22 as well. I did level him up, so because we have 3 Pokemon in our party now, 2 males and 1 female. When we do go on to Route 36, we will be capturing a female Pokemon. Depending on what that may be, I don't know, will depend on whether or not Graceful shall have a partner yet. But yeah, Graceful does have Encore, Sweet Kiss, Yawn, and Extra Sensory. It's been in the daycare most of the time, so it's not going to evolve. And honestly, if I can find a Soothe Bell, I will be giving it. But we have some Pokemon as well who's not in our party, but they're there just so we can progress through the game. We have Fury just because of Cut, and we also have Hypnotize just because of Flash. Now, Hypnotize is a Pokemon that hasn't died, but it's not going to be in our party because, honestly, I have too many Pokemon with Psychic-type moves. I have Graceful with Extra Sensory, and then I also have God with Confusion. So, I don't really want a Psychic-type Pokemon that all it learns is Psychic-type moves just yet. Unless something bad happens, then we may add it to the party. And I also don't want to add any more Pokemon that are in the PC to the party, just because we have way too many flying types as it is already. We have God, we have Hoothoot, we have Spearow, and honestly, that for me, that's just too many flying types. But yes, you guys, in today's episode, we will be going through Route 36. And I don't know how long Route 36 is from Ecruteak City. I think that's the next city. Yeah, because that's where Morty's... I want to call him Monty, but he's not Monty, he's Morty. Morty's gym is. But I think we have to go through the Burns Tower first. You know, do all that stuff with... what's his name? Justine? I think it's Justine, I'm not sure. It's been a while since I played through Gold and Silver. I never played Crystal, but I have played Gold and Silver. And I do know that we have to do something like chase around the Suicune with a guy named Eugene or something like that. This guy is annoying. I did battle him off screen because the Grand montage you saw was 49 minutes long. It was reduced to like 4 minutes. Music was by Glitch City during that Grand montage, so I want to thank Glitch City for that. You know, I give him or her, I don't know if it's a him or her. I'm presuming it's a him, but whoever you are, thank you so much for letting me use your music. You know, he doesn't mind, or he or she doesn't mind if we use his or hers music, just so long as we credit him, her in the video and put like link it in the description and that. So thank you, Glitch City, you are awesome. But let's go ahead here. We are on Route 36. I do want to see what's down here actually. Oh, Route 35. Never mind. Wait, are you a bug trainer? I don't think we fought yet. This is why we have Fury, guys, so we can just cut down trees. Honestly, last episode was really devastating, but I'm just so happy that God came through. But yes, you guys, we do have a bug catcher Arnie here who's going to send out a Venonat, who I do believe is poison typing, and I need to go ahead and turn on battle animations. I always forget. But I shall do that now, while God levels up after this battle. I see, so you can battle that way. I can indeed battle that way, I'll have you know. You'll trade phone numbers with me, won't you? I will do, because nobody has phoned us back saying that they want to battle, which is honestly kind of bad, because if I do have to grind up, I want to battle some Pokemon trainers, because it just takes time and effort to grind with wild Pokemon. So I want to battle some trainers as well. So we have a Nidoran female here, which honestly I wouldn't mind getting, but because it is a Wedlocke, like I couldn't catch that if I encountered that first instead of Nidoran male, because we did have only God, and to be honest, I'm glad we've got the male version of Nidoran when we needed it. But this is our first encounter on Route 36, you guys. We do need a female to add to the party. It's a Pidgey, and besides, I don't think that's Dupes Clause, because even though that is a normal flying bird, that is not one of the flying birds that we already have. We have Hoothoot and we have Spearow. We don't have a Pidgey yet. So I would be glad if we could get a Pidgey. Nidoran male, we've already caught you. Oh, please don't tell me there's going to be Nidoran females on this route as well. And that'd be awkward if like we had Nidoran male in a pair with someone else, and then Nidoran female in a pair with someone else. Why couldn't they be in a pair together? They're meant to be united with each other. I would have loved a Growlithe. I would have loved a Growlithe so much. I may actually kill this. Hopefully we can get a female Arcanine. A Growlithe, sorry, instead of an Arcanine. I'm really hoping that we get a Growlithe. A female Growlithe, please. A fire type is... I don't know like what gym leaders are ahead that we need fire type for. Ice. What else is there? I think there's... I don't know. What other gyms is there? There's Ghost. I honestly have no idea what the 5th and 6th gym is. I think the 6th gym is Steel, so that'd be really helpful. But our first encounter is a Nidoran female. That is kind of awkward, because it means that the two Nidorans can't be paired together, and so I'm just going to put you to sleep. So I can catch you. If this doesn't capture it, and then I'll just paralyze it, because I think burn and poison and paralysis makes it easier to catch Pokemon. I don't believe that for one. Well, I do believe it because it works, but I'm just gonna no. I think paralysis makes it much more easier to catch a Pokemon than like when you put them to sleep or something like that. But I'm actually gonna go and swap into LifeSaver here, just so we can whittle this Nidoran's life away. I don't want to kill it, obviously. I just want to do some decent damage to it so we can capture it sooner or later. So I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna peck it. Hopefully won't get a critical hit. It's not stab, and there we go. Okay, so another peck, and we should be good. You can see that like LifeSaver and God have kind of got a little bit of experience on them. I didn't want to like make a stop when I reached 22. I kind of made it so I wanted them to have some experience because, you know, when we go into Morty's gym, we are gonna. I think we're gonna use God for the gym leader specifically. Maybe we might use God for like the last few trainers in the gym and so on. But I want to use LifeSaver for the roots trainers and what have you, because honestly we need some levels on LifeSaver. And what you guys also saw in the grinder montage was I'll talk you through it in a minute, because we need to read Nidoran Female's Pokedex description. It is a poison pin Pokemon, poison typing of course. The poison hidden in his small horn is extremely potent. Even a tiny scratch can have fatal results. Oh god. I'm going to nickname you Majesty. Because why not? Graceful and Majesty just sounds like an awesome pair. Majesty. I'm pretty certain I've spelt that right. If I haven't, then I apologise, the Queen, Her Majesty, but yeah, we also do have another Her Majesty in here. And honestly, Nidoran Female is Nidoqueen is more bulkier than the Nidoking. Is more like a setter Pokemon, if you will. But it is a nice and neutral nature, which I'm not mad about. It does have Poison Point, which actually really does help. It has Growl, Scratch, Tail Whip, and Double Kick. So Graceful and Majesty are now paired together. I'm just going to move these two Pokemon around just so that Hypnotize and Fury are at the back of the party. Okay, so far we have a party of 4, so depending on whether or not we need to grind or not, I actually need to swap God out, I just realised. Although I'm actually, I don't know, I could have pecked it. But I'll just guess this thing for now. Yeah. I need to swap Nidoran out because, like I say, I want to grind Nidoran up with these trainers on the route. Just because, you know, so he doesn't fall behind God, who is just absolutely amazing. God is power. God is a woman. God is a woman. Title right there. I don't know what the thumbnails. What happens in the oh, hey up. What's this? I'm the flower shop Flurry. Listen. Whenever I sprinkle water on that wiggly tree, it jump right up. It just has to be a Pokemon. I bet it would be shocked if disgusting out. I bet it would be short out of disgusting itself if you soaked it. Excuse me. Excuse me. But okay, so we actually can't get past it, so what do we have to do? Do we have to go and get the water sprinkler? Where do we go and get that from? Trusty laptop time, I reckon, you guys. But while I'm searching this up, answer the question of the day if you haven't already. Just because, you know, like, I know most of you guys want to watch the footage and so on, but that's why I made it so we answer the question of the day at the start of the video. Just because nothing interesting really happens while I go through team summary and stuff. And then it's moments like this where you guys can like leave your answers in the comment section below. But yes, the question of the day is, what Pokemon do you find the most underestimating? Just to remind you, if you are typing away right now. Okay, we need to figure out Sudowoddo. How do we get you to wake up? Yes, I think it's SquirtBottle. Where do we find the SquirtBottle? Okay. Goldenrod City Flower Shop after defeating Whitney. So we have to go back to Goldenrod City. Okay. But before we do that, you guys, let me just swap these two here. Just because before I forget, before I forget to turn battle animations back on, you know, like I normally do. I actually did remember to do that at the start of this episode, which I am proud of, you guys, because I turn off battle animations because in the grinding montage, when you're grinding and all you see is battle animations, that makes it even slower than it already is. So, you know, you kind of have to turn battle animations off, and then I always forget to turn battle animations back on whenever we start recording. And I think it was episode 5 that it was entitled Room Recording on Wednesday, when I absolutely just forgot to turn battle animations on at all. But okay, so where's the flower shop? I'm guessing this is it. Yep. So who do we need to talk to in here? I'm guessing you. SquirtBottle. Thank you very much. We shall take that for ourselves. And that means we can encounter Sudowoddo. Now, because this is... Oh, I don't want to say, like, this isn't it. But you have... This, is it an event Pokemon? I guess you could say it is an event Pokemon just because it is, like, blocking the way. And you need a particular item in order to, like, awaken it or move it or something. But we're going to treat it like an event Pokemon, so it is going to be a free encounter in that way. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is just quickly run back towards Route 36 just to make sure that we can capture this Sudowoddo. Is Sudowoddo genderless, though? That's the thing. Oh, speaking of genderless, you guys also may have noticed in the random montage when I went to the ruins at the Alf, I initiated the unknown. Now, because I did that, because I did the Kabutops puzzle, which absolutely took me forever to do. You guys may have noticed that. I accidentally tried catching an unknown. Now, if you don't know, this unknown is genderless. So even if I did catch it, which I didn't, I would have to release it because it is genderless and we can't use it in a Wedlocke. But a Sudowoddo here is female. Question is, do I want to pair this with Graceful? Because honestly, yeah, I think we should actually. Why not? Let's do it. If we capture it, that is. Okay, what should... Will double kick kill it? I hope not. You have oh no, no it does not. You have a lot of defenses, Sudowoddo. I have nothing to be worried about. Apart from that rock throw, which means that I can't swap. Oh my god, you have a lot of... Okay, I'm just going to go for focus energy. Just because that flail, I have a lot to be worried about with this Pokemon. And, you know, I should really buy some potions. Because I have none. And I need some after the last episode. But okay, if this Sudowoddo does pose as a threat to us, we won't catch it. Because honestly, it is giving me the work right now. And god damn it, I hate it when the bloody camera cuts out. Okay guys, so what happened then was I didn't end up catching the Sudowoddo because it went for another rock throw and it took me down to 12 with my Nidorino. So after that I just decided to run. So yeah, and then the Sudowoddo disappeared like that, and then we have this girl over here who says, "That was fun. I want to give you this for entertaining me." The berry pots. That's very interesting. With the berry pots, you can grow any berry from any region with no worries. That's right, I'll give you some berries too. Berry pots won't do any good without berries. Oven berries. And pecha berries. And I think that's all she gives us. Yep. You have to plant the berries. Yes. Okay. I am going to Ecruteak. Thank you very much for asking. But we do need to go back and heal. Wait, should we heal? Yeah, I'm going to go back and heal, just because, I'm actually going to go on my bike, just because it's faster. Just because I actually do need to go back to the mart and buy some potions, because after that, and after Whitney, I need some potions. And I don't know where you can find, like, the amulet coin or the luck incense or something, but wherever it is, I need money, because I'm broke. Okay, so, let's go down here, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, down here, and back into Goldenrod City. And honestly, doing a lot of backtracking, I know guys, is not fun because, well, some cases you kind of have to. So let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon. Oh, I also should mention something. While I was grinding up my Pokemon off screen, my Pokemon have been infected with Pokerus. If you don't know what Pokeverse is, basically what it is it levels up. It makes your Pokemon bond with you more stronger, if you will. Because if you can see here, LifeSaver has Pokerus, God has Pokerus, Graceful has Pokerus, Majesty has Pokerus, Hypnotize has Pokerus, and Fury has Pokerus. But it doesn't matter about Fury because Fury's dead. But Majesty, Graceful, God, and Lifesaver, these are the Pokemon that we need to... I'm happy with Pokerus. Because I've never found a way of legitimately getting Pokerus on my Pokemon. So to do that is really good. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Pokemon. It is. That's handy dandy. So I think actually I need to go in the elevator or the lift, if you're not American. Because I think at the top there's a guy who sells fresh water, and that is really good for us because it's cheaper than buying super potions, and it restores more. Yes, thank you very much. If you're tired, try the vending machines. Drinks your Pokemon will love them too. It's a vending machine. What drink would you like? Okay, guys, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna buy a hell of a lot of lemonades, because I'm just gonna buy 20 lemonades. So after I've bought the last one, I'll catch up with... I bought fresh water by accident. Do I really need to go down and do all this stuff? Okay, so we have 2 lemonades, and I'll catch up with you when we have 20. We have 19 and 20. Okay, guys, so we've just picked up 20 lemonades and 1 fresh water. 21 lemonades. 21. We have 21 lemonades. 21. Yes, we accidentally bought a bottle of fresh water, which I'm not too fussed about because, you know, it's still a healing item, which I went into Whitney's gym with only 2, or gym battles with only 2, so we still came out alive. So honestly, we have plenty of medication to treat our Pokemon should we need to, and yeah, it's all good. So yeah, so that'll be cut out in the video, of course. And well, I stopped the recording while I was getting them, and then I recorded them. I started recording when I picked up 19, which you guys obviously saw. So let's go and head back to Route 36. Now that we've healed up our Pokemon, we've also bought some super potions. So let's hop along on our little bike. Let's go through this gate, and let us just quickly go and do the national park. And we are going to go up here, to the right, upstairs, to the right, upstairs, to the right, and there. Go through this gate and go into Route 36, where we came out of before. Okay, so now we can start heading into new areas. And great, a maze. I like mazes. Oh, that was an easy maze. Okay, Route 37, you guys. This is a new area. So because we now have 2 males and 2 females in our party, this is going to be our first encounter, no matter what it is, unless of course it's genderless. But let's find out what it is, shall we? We have a Stantler. Ooh. Now this is an attack raising nature. I may actually use this. And it also has Intimidate, which is good. But okay, let's go ahead and headbutt this thing. Just because... Why? Oh god. Oh my god. LifeSaver. I know you're powerful, but not that powerful. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to throw a Pokeball in it, and if it doesn't stay in it, we'll go out into God and put it to sleep or paralyze it. But I think we should have it in the bag. Oh, almost. Almost. You're going to lay me. Really? Well, my defense is like it doesn't even matter. But I'm going to go back out into God. Put it on a silver platter. I don't know, you guys. I'm rubbish at doing bars. Put it on a silver platter like it doesn't even matter. Really? I am awful at doing bars. Good thing I'm not a rapper. Otherwise I'll be put on a silver platter with my head on it. I need to stop. You have Stomp. Oh, bad memories are coming back. That did 25 damage. Holy shizer. So let's go back out into LifeSaver because I think your defenses are reasonably better than God's. Oh yeah, by a 5, and you're a level below. So let's go back out into LifeSaver just so, like, it will make us easier and we can take less damage then. Astonish. That isn't going to do anything to me. And now that we've paralyzed you, let's go ahead and throw a Pokeball at you. Because if we got 3 shakes and it failed, a paralysis... What? How does that make any sense? You... Right. Stantler and Game Freak, let me just tell you guys something. If you're paralyzed and you can like literally live on 2 hit points, this should be an easy capture first time round. I don't have to waste 1 Pokeball just to capture this Stantler. Okay. Stantler's data was added to the Pokedex. Data, whatever. Big Horn. Normal typing, the curved antlers subtly change the flow of air to create a strange space where reality is distorted. Wow. Now, there is an obvious nickname that is also quite dirty, so I'm not going to do that. Horns. I'm just going to nickname you Horns. Now, most people can see where I was going to go with that. But to be honest with you guys, if you just think of that, then you're dirty-minded. And I know I said it first, just to get you guys, thinking about it as well. But we do have some double battles over here, which is actually really good for experience and what have you. For both God and LifeSaver. Let's battle. Alright, I'm bringing out a Pokemon. Really? Really? What else are you going to bring out? A Digimon? Ha! Digimon. Oh god. This actually quite scares me with the Mareep. Oh god, we need to heal up God. God is not the greatest of health. Alright, let's headbutt the Marill and let's put the Mareep to sleep. Please get the flinch, LifeSaver. Okay, so you're going to sleep. And bop. So we do have the flinch. No, we don't. And that actually Tail Whip is kind of bad. I don't get how Tail Whip lowers both of our defenses. I only think it should lower one of our defenses, not both of them. Growl, Lair, yes, I do understand that because it does hit both of us, but if you Tail Whip someone, you're gonna... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'll stop talking. Oh, really, LifeSaver? I mean, I get the fact that you killed it, but... Wow. If this kills... Okay, good. Okay, so let's go for another headbutt on you. And let's go for a lemonade. In fact, no, let's go for freshwater. Let's go use the only freshwater we have on God. Oh, I'm so glad I bought medication, you guys. Medication just makes this challenge a hell of a lot easier. And honestly, I don't know how people can do locks where they don't use any items at all in battle. I mean, I don't think anyone has actually done that. But if they did, kudos to them and more power to them if they actually completed it. You know what I mean? But okay, this headbutt and confusion should actually kill this Mareep. Except you just static me. Really? God used confusion. That wasn't as bad as it was like last time. Because I talked about how like the colours, like contrast of colours and what have you, like made you guys really bad. And I was watching one of my episodes with a friend last night on Xbox. Just before anyone throws it out there, it's on Xbox. And yeah, so I did that, and we were watching it together. And it's just literally the things that some of you guys can take from, like, turn my words around, if you will. It's kind of funny, and you know, especially when this guy does it, he's hilarious when he does it. But okay, so we have another double battle up ahead here, and I'm gonna give these girls more mature voices. Oh, you are a cute little trainer. Why don't you battle me? Hey, yeah, you young trainer, won't you battle with me? I will battle with you girls. Just don't fight over me, okay? Hello. How are you doing? Oh my god. You have power. I'm actually kind of scared now. Let's go ahead and focus energy with LifeSaver, and because I think that the Wigglytuff is more threatening, let's put you to sleep. And, oh god, you have compound eyes, how can you miss? Don't do this to me, don't do this to me. Oh, stop double teaming God. Stop double team. No, I don't want to go for another focus energy, I want to go for a double kick on the Clefable. There we go. Jesus Christ. Alright, that's actually doing some decent damage, and I cannot wait until I get a Moonstone, you guys. It's going to be so amazing. Yeah. I actually forgot, like, I was talking about it, like, at one point. But I did, in the grinding montage, I did go to the Ruins of Elf, try and get a Moonstone from there. Because, you know, I think that's where you get a Moonstone. I think that's only, like, the Moonstone that you can actually access this early on in the game. But to get it, you need Surf and Flash. Now, I have Flash, but I don't have Surf. So, I will go back later. If we still have LifeSaver, touch wood, I will go back later and pick it up. Okay, so let's put this Wigglytuff to sleep, just because I think LifeSaver, if you don't fall in love, like that, you will literally kill this Clefable. Yes, you will. With the critical hit, I actually think that mattered, because I think if it didn't get a crit, it would have lived on, like, 2 HP or something stupid. You want to learn Horn Attack. Now, as good as a move that is, we have Headbutt. So I'm sorry LifeSaver, but you know, you already have a powerful move. And the good thing is about that guy in the Alex Forest is that he can teach you Headbutt over and over and over again, which is really good. Oh, you have more Pokemon. Really? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to waste LifeSaver's turn just to heal up God here. And then God is going to put these Pokemon to sleep. So I'm going to heal up God. And then with that, let's go ahead and Sleep Powder that Wigglytuff. Instead of the one on the left, because we're going to kill that one on the left. Although, should we kill the one on the right? Because then it means we can't double team. He can't double team us. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill the one on the right. So, double kick and stab gust should do the trick. Especially if LifeSaver can get a couple of crits here, that'd be great. Oh my god! Why did you have to go ahead and activate the Cute Charm? I cannot wait till I get a Modest Nidoking, because that means stupid stuff like Q-Charm won't activate because obviously we aren't making contact with the Wigglytuff. God wants to learn the move Psybeam. Yes, I will actually get rid of Confusion for that because all it is a stronger version of Confusion. And that has just made my day. That is actually what I was working towards. Okay, let's go for another double kick and a ghost. Because honestly, that should take you out. Almost, but that's the whole reason why we used the attack on God as well, just because of that moment right there, where I figured that he's gonna live on 2 HP or something, and then we finish it off with God, and everything will be bada bing, bada boom, and you literally have the same Pokemon but just swapped around. How pointless is that? Oh, if only I had a speed up button, this would be so much easier and so much faster. Goodbye, Clefable. Okay, guys, so as you know, if you watched my episode yesterday, you will know that I finished college, which means that I am going to do my regular upload schedule. And some of you guys may have noticed that if you're watching this today, you may have not noticed that there was a Poketalk that didn't go up video that didn't go up yesterday. Because during my week of inactivity, the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire demo was released. And I actually have a copy of that just because I pre-ordered the game, which is really amazing. I must say, I cannot wait to play it. But yeah, I do have a copy of it, which means that Now I don't want to go ahead and go for grab that acorn cheese. And we have made it to Ecruteak City. So what I think we'll do here, guys, is we shall... Hello. Who are you? Hi, I'm Bill. And who are you? Gibbs, huh? You know what? I'm the one who developed the system to transfer Pokemon, but it couldn't have been done by me alone. For example, do you know the Hoenn region? This girl Lynette from Hoenn made this Pokemon storage system easier to use. My friends all over the world are working together to improve the Pokemon trade and storage systems. I have to hurry back on back to Goldenrod and see my folks. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alrighty then. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Yes, but I'm going to carry on with our point here, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to take on most of the gym, and then we're going to leave it on like a kind of a cliffhanger for you guys, just because I'm that cruel. You have to wait 2 whole days before we take on the next gym leader. But yes, you may have noticed that there wasn't an episode of Poketalk that went up yesterday, because I actually forget where we have to go. Because the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire demo was released, and a whole bunch of information was leaked about those Pokemon. You know, like all their stats and what have you. So what I'm going to do for you guys, if you're watching this today, then tomorrow, Saturday, what I will do is I will make a special episode of Poketalk for you. This will be like a 1-hour episode thing where we go through all of the announced megas, and I'll just show you their stats basically and talk a little about them. That sound good? I think it sounds good. But okay, so we are here in the Burned Tower, and because we have male and female Pokemon in our party, like the equal number of them, we can go ahead and capture any Pokemon that we get here first. But Eugene, that's it, not Eugene. Did I say Eugene? I think I said Eugene, but I don't know, I was confused with his name a little. My name is Eugene. I am on the trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. And you are? Gibbs, glad to meet you. I heard rumours that Suicune is here, so I came to look. He's down there. Can you see that like little blue horns with the purple tough tail? Yeah, that's him. Take a look at the basement through the hole in the floor. There, Suicune is down there. I could go downstairs, but I know we would run away in no time. I know, I've tried it many times. Oh, could you move, please? I can't get past you. But okay, guys, our first impact encounter is a Rattata. Not bad at all. It's longer than I've killed every Rattata I've encountered so far. So, honestly, that did too much. That even does half. It's not even stab, and it does half to a Rattata. Can we throw this Pokeball at it and just capture it? Because honestly, I would like a Rattata. Because I mentioned this like a really long time ago. I think it was like episode 4 or something when I tried to capture a Pokemon. But Harigama Boba Elite League, a subscriber of mine, and I'm a subscriber of his, is a really good. Well, I won't say he's a good friend of mine because we don't talk. But he's a YouTuber that is going through Pokemon Yellow with a Raticate, a Pidgeot, and some other normal type Pokemon. So this is in honor of him. So I'm going to nickname this Rattata Gratata. And I do apologise, Harigama, if you're watching this, and I do spell his name wrong. But I'm pretty certain it's like Rattata's normal name, but with a G in front of it. So I'm just going to check and see if that's okay. Looks right. If it's not, then I do apologise, but that is our first encounter. And honestly, I'm really happy with it. Oh, and you need to go ahead and spray a Super Repel, because honestly, these encounters are just going to annoy me. But okay, so we do actually have a normal, we could actually do like a normal type team of ours if we have, because we have plenty of normal types and flying types that we can use as well. A coughing. I really wouldn't have minded a coughing as well. But yeah, so that special episode of Poketalk Obvious will be dropping tomorrow. My name is Morty. I am Ecruteak's gym leader. Because of my old friend Eugene is here on the trail of Suicune, I decided to investigate the Burned Tower. Ecruteak is a legend about these legendary Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. As the gym leader of Ecruteak, I must have a proper understanding of it. Okay. And honestly, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have a battle with Layback at this point. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm healed. I'm good to go. And I think what he does is leads off with a Murkrow. Why not? Let's go ahead. Aha! I knew you were here. So I'm gonna ask what I'm thinking about is we'll take on the whole of the gym in the next episode, because honestly, if this is like a store battle like last time, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this and then end off the episode. So anyway, we have Layback here. Oh, it's you. You must be here to catch a legendary Pokemon to make yourself look strong. That is only a dream. You see, the legendary Pokemon suit a trainer like me, who has sworn to become the strongest trainer. A battle with Team Rocket Grunts is just right for you. Really? You're gonna be that low below the belt? Oh god, I'm actually kind of nervous. Oh no, he leads off with the Ghastly. Okay. Let's go ahead and swap into God. This would be actually good practice for the Ghost type gym. Okay, so what you're gonna do? You're gonna curse yourself. You're gonna lay a curse on me, which is gonna do 1/4 of my health. Okay, so I'm hoping that we outspeed and go for the Psybeam. Oh, we do outspeed. Lovely. And bye-bye, Ghastly. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll swap back out into Nidorino or LifeSaver, just because this curse is honestly going to do some damage to me each time. Magnemite. Yeah, let's actually swap into LifeSaver, because we do have double kick on LifeSaver. So we should be good to go on that basis. Magnemite level 18. I'm actually going to go for the Focus Energy, just to make sure that if we do use double kick on it, we're going to take it out in a couple of hits. And really, you're going to confuse me? Wabre. Wabre. Come on, LifeSaver, you can do it. There we go. You are such a good Pokemon, LifeSaver. Oh, yes. Nice and decent damage. And down goes Magnemite. And next up, you have... Is it the Murkrow that comes out next? But oh god, here comes a Bayleaf. I'm going to go out into God. Then I'm going to put it straight to sleep. And hopefully we don't miss the attack. Because honestly, now that we have God, we should be alright, because it can't set Reflex because we are special attackers. So let's put you to sleep. This is good. This is good. We only had a store battle last time because we had Fury and Jawsome. But now we have God here who can literally just sweep Bayleaf with a couple of gusts, and it should go down. There we go. See, even that was only one gust, and it already took it down to half health. So let's go ahead and go for another gust. This honestly should kill it, I'm thinking. Down goes the Bayleaf. Thank God for that. Thank God for God. Zubat. Let's go back out into LifeSaver and just headbutt this thing. And then honestly, I think the battle will be over. So what game am I thinking of when the... Am I thinking of Sacred Gold? The Drayano's ROM hack? Where he has a Murkrow? I'm not sure. But if it is, then I do apologize for confusing you guys. Like the Zubat almost did to me. He did almost confuse me. And down goes the Zubat. Wait, did I say Golbat? I meant Zubat. Okay, so LifeSaver's level 24, so we're only one level away from being on par from the gym leader. I'm not fighting with another weakling ever again. It's just too much playing around. Hey. You need to turn down because I just beat you. Oh, whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. Wow. These people are cruel. Layback, I thought you were a cool guy, but instead you're just cruel and mean. Alright, mate. Suicune is friendly. Did you see it? Suicune raced by like a blur, right in front of my eyes. I've been chasing Suicune for almost 10 years, but I have never been this close. I'm all choked up. By the way, it was clear to me that Suicune took notice of your presence. Ecruteak's legendary Pokemon are said to come to people only when they recognize their talents. Perhaps I should be more aggressive towards Suicune. Anyway, Gibbs, we shall meet again. I'm sure we will, Eugene, but for now, you guys... Zubat, Venom, you are literally a waste of my time right now. You tried to prove your worth to me before, but unfortunately, it was short-lived. So I do apologise to any Zubat, Crobat, Golbat lovers out there, but it's a waste of time for me at the minute, I'm afraid. And honestly, if I can get a shiny Pokemon in this, I will capture it no matter what. Even if it's Gender Clause, even if it's Dupes Clause, still shiny. And to be honest, I don't think anyone's not gonna capture a shiny Pokemon, unless, you know, of course, they do kill it accidentally. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up today's episode right here. So if you did enjoy today's episode, make sure you leave us a like if you haven't already at the start of the episode. Make sure you also hit that subscribe button if you are new to Ultratech for all the latest Ultratech content from me and the Mighty Sideburns. If you haven't checked out his content already, make sure you go check out his content as well. It's really good, I do recommend it. And comment the question of the day, you guys. Which today's comment question of the day is, which Pokemon do you find underestimating? Like, it could be a Pokemon that you think is bad, it could be a Pokemon that you don't think is worthy, but for me, honestly, it is God, the Butterfree. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Pokemon HeartGold Wedlocke, and I shall catch you on the next week of recordings. I shall catch you later for episode number 8. But anyway, you guys have been amazing. I've been the Gib The Great. This is me, signing off.